Hi everyone, Chief SL here. What I have for you today is a reaction of an individual getting tased by the Oklahoma City police in Tuttle, Oklahoma. I'm just going to be reacting to this video with the eyes and minds of someone not directly involved in law enforcement. I will comment on what I see seems reasonable, and I'll call out what I see is excessive. I'm not here to take sides, I'm just here to really react to what I'm seeing on the screen. So with that, here's a quick breakdown of what's going on in the video. Uh, Tuttle, Oklahoma City Police released body cam video of a driver being tased after leading Oklahoma City officers on a chase to Tuttle, Oklahoma. The high-speed chase occurred Wednesday, March 4th, when an Oklahoma City K9 unit noticed a suspicious vehicle near Southeast 25th Street and Interstate 35 service road. The driver ran over some stop sticks that flattened his tires, but he continued driving. Two other police officers also hit the same stop sticks but were taken out of the chase, according to local authorities. The driver finally came to a stop near Highway 37, Southeast 4th Street in Tuttle, and he exited the vehicle armed with a knife. After a short standoff, police tased the driver and took him into custody. The driver was later identified by police as 38-year-old David Grizzle. Police reports show officers tested Grizzle, and he tested positive for meth. Great. Grizzle was booked in the Oklahoma City County Jail. He is facing multiple charges, including eluding a police officer, possession of a controlled dangerous substance. Now, backstory shows that this guy's got a lot of stuff in, so we're going to really see if that's true. Not really a whole lot of anger over this one. It's a pretty short video, just a couple minutes, so we're going to take a look at it, and we'll see my genuine reaction.
Put the knife down!
Okay, so as you can see here, the video picks up after the high-speed chase, after Tuttle jumps out of his car, and we're seeing the officer roll up to him and tell him to put the knife down. He sees the knife in his hand, and he's telling him to put it down.
Put the knife down! I do. You got a taser? Okay. I got your cover if you want to. Stop walking!
Okay, so immediately one of the things I'm noticing that's actually, the first thing I noticed is that they've already told him twice, put the knife down, put the knife down. And then just before I pause it, they say, stop walking. You would think that he would listen, but meth is a hell of a drug, right? The other thing I'm noticing that's kind of a good practice that they're doing is, as the officer with the AR whose body cam we're watching is moving up slowly behind him, we see the officer that's driving this car slowly moving up with him. He's got his light shined on the suspect, or excuse me, the driver, and he's just keeping with that officer, so he always has cover, just in case something were to happen. The officer can duck behind the car, take a defensive position, and engage from there. So I think that's a really cool thing. It's not something you see in a lot of videos, so to see it here is pretty cool.
Do not walk towards us! No! Tase. Let's tase him. Tase him. Take him down. I got your cover.
So he said, go ahead and tase him, but they're still not tasing yet. They're establishing that they've got everything covered. They've got a taser. They've got a lethal, obviously, the gentleman that we're watching with the AR. So, yeah.
Drop the knife! Hey, point the taser. Point the taser.
Drop the knife for the third time.
Tase him! Tase him!
Effective taser shot. See, it hits him in the back, and luckily it makes it through that sweater. A lot of times those taser shots, when you see some videos, you see people actually just kind of smack them off. The way the tasers work is they have two prongs that have to stick into the skin of the person each time that it's fired. If one of those prongs goes in and the other prong just hits a baggy sweater, then it may not actually get a connection and the taser is rendered ineffective. So that's why you always want to have that lethal cover. See anything bad here. The guy wasn't complying, but, let's keep watching.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
So that part, yeah, from what I understand, when you get tased or you watch people that get tased, they lock up. They can't move. So yelling at him to drop the knife, and he's still got it in his hand because he probably can't drop it. But as soon as that shock releases, you see him toss it real quick. He knew what was going on.
Knife! I got you. Go ahead.
I got this hand. I got this hand.
I got the knife.
He's got his other arm. You guys
So they're just putting cuffs on him. He went down pretty hard. Hopefully he didn't hit his head and hurt himself too bad. Looks like he kind of rolled off there in the grass.
gotta break it. Can't get it over.
Let go of your hand, man. There we go.
Where'd that knife go?
Everybody good?
You notice they're looking for the knife afterwards. If you saw the officer that we're watching did grab the knife from under him and he kind of tossed it away. Looks like he's just trying to get that away from him at that point. Hey, get this away from us. Let's find it later. And we just don't want the knife anywhere near him at this point. So it's funny that he goes back out. Where'd that knife go? After he tossed it away.
Somebody got the knife? Okay.
Looks like they're patting him down, checking his ankles and stuff for any other weapons.
My wrist.
Yeah, they're hinged.
All right. So that's pretty much it. Easy tase, easy stop. Police had great cover on there. Didn't see anything that I would think as a civilian was unreasonable. They roll up. The guy's already led them on a high-speed chase. He hops out of the car with a knife, and after multiple warnings, he doesn't drop the knife. They could have taken a turn for the worse. Luckily, that taser made the connection through that thick sweatshirt, and he was able to get down and go down, and they were able to get hands on him, get that knife away from him, and get him in cuffs pretty quickly. As you've plenty of videos out there where the person just has a second and they charge, and it usually ends up with someone dead. So, really good there. Not a whole lot that I can see that I would argue with or anyone could be upset about. Anyway, again, this is Chief SL here. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you'd like. I'm going to be trying to upload these breakdowns. Chief SL here. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what you think. I'm going to be doing more of these reactions, just reacting to these videos, and seeing what I think is someone that's not on either side of the aisle. I don't get into any issues with police, and I'm not a police officer that's out there patrolling the streets having that bias. So I do respect our law enforcement, and I will continue to watch these videos and react to them. And everybody have a great day. I hope you have a great night.